What is up, guys? My goodness, I feel like this is my first day on the job. It's been, what, a week and a half or so that Trooper Steve on patrol has not been up, but results one is here, and it's no surprise. Listen, all morning I was spent with the morning show out here at the Florida Department of Transportation Regional Transportation Management Center. So this is up in Seminole County, North Seminole County, out in kind of Sanford. So this is a joint facility here. This facility not only houses Florida Department of Transportation, but it's a joint operation. Teamwork makes the dream work, and it's not just a cliche statement here. This is true. So you're not only matched up with traffic management, Department of Transportation cameras, our amazing road rangers, but law enforcement as well. So members of the Florida Highway Patrol, Florida Fish and Wildlife, Department of Energy, all housed right here from one regional communications center. This is not only makes things super easy when it comes to being reactive, but when it comes to being proactive, these are the men and women who are keeping the eyes. So when we joke around and say like Big Brother's always watching, I kind of like Big Brother, especially when it's the Department of Transportation guys. I'm going to be joined here by my buddy Garrett. Garrett is you're the Regional Road Ranger Manager.
Yes.
Kind of the boss of the Road Rangers.
Yeah.
But listen, Garrett's super humble. I've known this guy for a really long time, and I'm going to break some news because I think it's kind of cool. I didn't know you recently became an auxiliary Florida Highway Patrol trooper.
Yep.
Why in the world would you do that?
Because I don't have enough fun on the road already.
Right? So, all right. Tell me, Garrett, where are you from originally, and what got you into this?
So I was originally up north in Cincinnati, moved down to Florida. Traffic safety has always been a passion of mine.
Okay.
And got me into the Road Rangers, and I've moved my way up, and here I am.
Here you are. So Road Ranger is not someone who's just out and about just driving. You guys have some skill set that the average person doesn't have. You almost mobile mechanic style. Talk to me a little bit about that. The job of a Road Ranger. I love calling you guys the Guardians. Anytime I get to hype you guys up on the news, I do it just because you guys are the coolest guys and gals I've ever seen. So talk to me a little bit about the job.
Yeah, so our Road Ranger employees are very dynamic. Some come from emergency services, fire rescue, law enforcement,
right,
and others are mechanics.
Okay.
So we bring a bunch of different skill sets to the table, and because of that, we are very, I call it the FDOT multi-tool.
Right, yeah, that's true.
We can do anything from tire changes to gas to working, protecting the scene of an incident. So
I've used them so many times that it's crazy because sometimes you guys are there before the trooper gets there. So you're shutting the roads down. The Road Ranger is the one out in active travel lanes to kind of protect the scene for the other first responders.
Absolutely.
Because you guys are first responders too.
Absolutely.
Hiring right now?
We are. We're always hiring.
And it's a statewide organization, right?
Well, so our Road Ranger contracts are broken down, and they are specialized contracts, so we encourage anyone that would be interested in applying to be a Road Ranger to reach out to the respective district, and they can put them in contact with that contractor.
So how long have you been doing this?
6 years.
6 years. And how long as the regional manager?
I've been doing that for about 4 years.
So what is being a manager of Road Rangers entail? Because it's minor interruption there. We're going to move along here. So when it comes to this type of job and muting what's going on, I'm going to take my earpiece out here because this is so loud. This job, you've got to be willing to be out and about.
Yes.
You've got to be willing to be out in the elements. And talk to me about the type of person that you're looking for.
It's someone that's wanting to help people. I always tell road rangers when they get onboarded that you never know what you're going to see.
Right. Just
like in the world of public safety.
That's true.
You can get a tire change, and then 30 minutes later you could be doing CPR on somebody on the side of the road. So with that being said, you have to be very agile and willing to want to help the public.
To your point, the multi-tool.
Yep.
You have to, you have a specific task, but you got to be able to adjust to a little bit because of the elements that you're putting yourself in. Talk to me a little bit about this truck, man. This looks kind of new.
So this is one of our newer trucks. It's filled with all the cool, latest, greatest technology, everything from electric vehicle, mobile charging. So if one of our EVs needs a jump, essentially, we can provide that. We have everything from chains, water, blow dryers, our air hoses, a bunch of different tools, bolt cutters. You never know when you're going to have to cut a bolt.
True.
You know what I mean? Off something, which happens more than what you would think. The number one service we give is fuel, which everyone make sure, I don't know how you run out of gas, but make sure you are always topped up.
You're not wrong, man. Every car has a gauge.
You know what? Exactly. But if you happen to run out of fuel, our road rangers are there and willing to assist, and we have plenty of that for us. Inside the truck, you know what I mean? It's outfitted almost like a police car. It's got our MDT in it where we communicate with the Regional Transportation Management Center, our light controller, our impact gun for our tire changes. One of the big things that I encourage all Floridians to always have is this thing right here, a glass breaker.
Yes.
This will save your life.
Absolutely.
100%. And our road rangers have used them. So this is the latest, greatest technology, keeping both our road rangers and the general traveling public safe.
Now, do you take these home?
No.
You don't want to take something like this home, right?
Yeah.
Issued every shift. They go out and about. Talk to me a little bit. What's special about laws, the lights on this, and what drivers should know when they're seeing this? Because obviously the sign says it, but it always helps to you guys to preach it.
So I always tell people, no matter, especially now that the law's changed, no matter what vehicle is on that shoulder, it's the right thing to do. Move over, and if you can't move over, you need to slow down. Now in Florida, we have probably what is the most strictest move over law in the United States, and it's there to protect our first responders. 20 miles an hour under the posted speed limit if you can't move over. And like I said, the only thing that's separating our road rangers from traffic traveling at 60 miles an hour is this thing right here, a painted, 5-inch white line. There's no walls, there's no barriers, so it's really important that you give our road rangers room to work.
Well, man, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I wish you stress-free.
Yes.
I would at least hope, and that you guys can manage it as much as possible. And you guys know you have much thanks from me when it comes to what you guys do. And maybe we get you in the black and tan a little bit over the weekend and see what's going on out there. So I appreciate you, sir. Be safe. Take it easy. Thank you, guys. So, guys, listen, make sure you're following FDOT on all the platforms. They're constantly putting out information. They put out push alerts. They let people know of closures and major incidents. But give our road rangers plenty of space out there. Any type of flashing lights, let's give them a break, all right? I'm going to figure out what kind of bugs are going on in this truck. I'll talk to you guys later.